Let's get you to the team coverage on this first alert weather day. Tony Sadiku is tracking the system for us minute by minute. Elijah Westbrook with eyes on the rails and roads and first alert traffic.
Plus, Christina is driving around New Jersey in the mobile weather lab. Kristie Keleshian is in New Rochelle with some school closures, and there are a lot of them. And we are all here to help you navigate this messy commute. So let's begin things with Tony Sadiku and your first alert forecast. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Chris. And yeah, this is the active weather day that we're talking about. And it certainly makes sense that schools would kind of preemptively get ahead of this and close or issue delays. So just be mindful of that. If you do have to be outside, get out on the roads, get to work. Just be careful. A little extra time will go a long way on a day like this. So it's snow, it's sleet, it's rain. Our weather changing its tune from, we had a couple of days ago where we had spring-like temperatures. Now cold air is here, and we got a mess moving in where we didn't have really so much snow in the last couple hours. Now it's filling in through parts of the Hudson Valley. You see the brighter colors there. Pike County to the west. Well, guess where that's going? Oh, that's moving into the Hudson Valley, too. So that's where I think it's really those of you to the north of the city that will see bigger accumulations. You're catching a break right now through a good portion of Nassau as you get into Queens. It's not coming down so much, but you're starting to see a mixed Bridgewater to the south. That is our story here in a matter of time as we get this fast-moving disturbance in and out of here. And I mean in and out because the afternoon commute's going to look a lot different from what it does now. But for now, it is a pretty sloppy start to the day. So how's this impacting your roads? Elijah Westbrook's got your first alert traffic. Morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Tony. So we are tracking some issues this morning. And in Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey, there's a crash with a vehicle fire on the Palisades Interstate Parkway southbound prior to exit 1. Just keep that in mind. All lanes are subject to closure, and police are on the scene with this vehicle incident that went into the woods. So just keep that in mind. Things are already picking up on Route 287 in Harding. We're learning of a stalled vehicle at this time as you approach exit 34 in the right lane. And in the Bernards, there's a crash on 287 southbound before exit 30, blocking the left lane. So a lot going on this hour. Alternate side parking is suspended today for weather operations, but meter rules are still in effect. Chris?
Okay, Elijah, thank you. More now on the road conditions as that wintry mix comes down in New Jersey.
Christina joins us live with the mobile weather lab in Passaic County. And what about the conditions now, Christina?
Well, Mary and Chris, good morning. We've been alternating between rain, snow, and sleet here in Pompton Lakes. On the roads right now, almost all of them are covered with road salt and rock salt, and we just saw several plows do several passes through here, getting it ready for the combination of rain, snow, and ice today. And on the sidewalks to the right and left of us, you can see a very light dusting of snow. Now, the snow accumulation won't necessarily be that high this morning, but what we do want to warn drivers about is the possibility of ice accumulation up to 1/10 of an inch. Roads and especially bridges and overpasses will likely become hazardous, so make sure you use caution while driving. A number of school districts in New Jersey, including Ridgewood, Mahwah, and Patterson, are closed for the day. Others like Newark, Howell, and Teaneck have announced delayed openings, so make sure you check before heading out the door. A winter weather advisory remains in place for all 21 counties here in the Garden State, with the conditions expected to be the most hazardous during peak morning commute hours. So if you must drive in today, remember to slow down. It can take a car 9 times longer to stop in ice and snow compared to normal driving conditions. And now for a look just to the east of us in New Rochelle, we're joined by Kristie Keleshian. Kristie, how's it looking out there?
Oh my goodness, Christina, it is really cold. It is kind of like face-numbing temperatures out here. I would say layer up, and we are starting to see a lot of work being done out here. More salters out here. The track workers here with the MTA have been at this since midnight. I just spoke with them before. My goodness, we have to really thank them for what they're doing as we're starting to see more commuters come out this morning. Every once in a while, probably the next train might be, I would say, in the next 10 minutes or so. But first ones ran on time out here. But it is very cold, and as you mentioned, there is quite a mix of different type of precipitation we're seeing out here, from fast-moving kind of rain to slow-moving flakes to a mix of both. Really, it's changing quite often, and some is starting to accumulate here. But yeah, let's talk about the school closures here in this area. Kids are getting a snow day here in New Rochelle and other parts of Westchester County. We're seeing a lot of 2-hour delays, including Eastchester schools. Let's see, Portchester. Eastchester, Portchester, as well as Pelham and Mount Vernon, all under 2-hour delays. And other parts of the area like Connecticut, over in Bridgeport, they announced a 2-hour delay opening, but in Greenwich and Stamford school districts, haven't seen any update for them yet. So might see those later on in the morning. And yeah, we spoke with some commuters this morning. Let's hear from them.
I'm taking an earlier train. Woke up an hour early in case of delays.
3 jackets?
3 jackets, 2 pants. You know, so cold today.
Lots of layers here, like I mentioned, and yeah, commuters were out here early. Like, she was very smart of her, for Alexis, to take that early train just in case of delays. But so far, no delays we're seeing at this time. But the MTA, of course, says take care to give some extra time for your commute this morning, because you never know what delays you'll experience. And of course, take some extra time when walking up and down those stairs, because they could potentially be very dangerous with the slippery conditions we'll be seeing today. Live in New Rochelle, Kristie, CBS News, New York.
Kristie, thank you. And Tony will be back in a moment, and you can find first alerts from our weather team by downloading the free CBS News app.